Good morning, everyone. I am Krista, and you are watching Heart to Heart with the Breakfast Club. We are all digital business owners and work online. Our intention is to have open dialogue about various subjects and hopefully get you thinking. Please keep in mind we are expressing our own opinions and drawing from our own experiences. We value everyone's opinions and beliefs and would love to hear yours. The topic today is juggling all of our obligations. How many times have we heard prioritize, 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 right? But if you're anything like me, some days just feel like you're bouncing from one urgent need to the next and rush, rush, rush. Here's what I do when life feels like this for me. I take a second and take some deep breaths. Nothing drastic is going to happen in these few minutes. As you catch your breath, literally, then I say to myself, what is the one most important thing I need to work on right now? Staying present with this one task and not thinking of all the other things I have to do, I complete that task. If I get interrupted, I say, could you please wait until I finish this task? Or if it's something that I have to deal with right away, I will move on to the other task and deal with it. Then I will immediately go back to the first task and complete it. The key is to stay present and take one task at a time. Remember, whatever doesn't get done is not going anywhere. It will still be there tomorrow for us. So there is no sense in making ourselves crazy trying to get everything done all at once. It simply doesn't work. And if anything, it makes things worse for yourself. This is why I love my online business, because I'm not going on someone else's schedule and timeline. I can work on it as I need to, in between all my other obligations. It is not that we get less obligations working online. It is we have the freedom to do it at our own speed, making stress management much more manageable. So now let's go to the girls and see what they think about this subject. What do you think, Janice?
Thanks, Krista. Yeah, I definitely can relate to all of those things that you said.
Mhm.
You know, I have, I'm at home most of the time, and I have to be to school at a certain time, pick up my grandson from his school after he's done at daycare, and everything changes on a daily basis. But I remember one of the things too, when I was working downtown, it was like you would have, 5 or 6 things all on your plate all at once. And you really had to sort of prioritize and think, you can't, and it's not, you can't, okay, well, I'll start this one and then I'll go to the next one and then I'll go to the next one and do a little bit of each. But that really doesn't accomplish very much because you're not getting to finish anything. And I like to be able to have that schedule where I'm working one thing and then move on to the next, because at least that way one thing is accomplished. But like you were saying, if something else has to take priority, well, then you just sort of put the one thing down, go to it, and then come back. So, and that's what you have to do in your online business as well. If you have to, for example, make a post or do a live or any of those things, or do some review on what you're working on, updating something on your page. Well, you have to take it one step at a time. You can't do 5 or 6 things all at once because then nothing is going to get accomplished. Thanks, Krista.
Thank you, Janice. Yeah, you're so right. It's about completing your tasks, right? So if you do get pulled away, come back to that first task, complete it, and then move on.
Yeah,
It's the uncompleted task that gets us to feel overwhelmed.
definitely. You feel so overwhelmed and then you feel as though you've accomplished absolutely nothing. So yeah,
Exactly.
that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, Shanaz, your turn.
Good morning, ladies. I like this subject. So, my habit of old habit, always the night before, I write what I need to do it. Even though if I need to do, let's say, shopping and go to some other places or a doctor or any, I choose my route even. I write with routine I am driving and what I am doing. So that old habit did help me so tremendously when in online business they teach us how to organize, how to learn uh, pre prepared our posting, which I had no clue what they talking. Now I do it for a week, sometimes 2 3 week. Even when I went for vacation, I did the head of the game. I prepared for myself, so I prepare myself, and automatically this automated system, ladies, this automated system is from heaven because everything is so good, so simple. Especially this beautiful lady Jose prepared us her own experience, her roadmap to us, and we learn from her how to do pre-prepare our posting. So automated system does the job for me. I am doing my routine, normal routine of life, and every week, just one day, I put to do all of this. Sometimes I can do it even for 30 days, but I do most for 2 weeks ahead. So that's one of the great things I learned with this online business, to educate myself, to gain knowledge, to be part of this new norm of living life, and to using the other people's roadmap to make me better than what I were. Because nobody taught me before, nobody prepared me for this. This was unknowing word to everybody, to everyone. And now to sharing each other's experience in our community is great, and I am enjoying that. People willing to share their experience with each other, to help each other, to lift each other for better life. Right now everybody is worry, struggle, but we are free worry. We reach that liberty of, yes, we have something for ourselves. If we follow this roadmap, we're gonna gain. There is no worry about the cost of living.
Well, thank you so much, Shanaz. You always have some great points as usual. I don't know if we ever get away from having a stress free life. I think that we'll always have to deal with stress, but being able to have our own time management and being able to schedule our time the way we like it certainly reduces our stress level for sure. Oh,
Absolutely.
okay, Jose, your turn, and good morning.
Good morning. It's great to be here this morning. Great to see everyone. Um, this is such a perfect morning to talk about this because th- just this morning, now I'm on my phone this morning because I was trying to get on my laptop and my laptop wasn't letting me in. So I could have just gone back to bed or continued my day, but I persevered. I said, this is a priority this morning. I want to be on with these ladies. So I decided, I'm going to use my phone. So forgive me for being a different size than these ladies on the live. So yeah, everybody touched the great points. Um, the priorities, setting limits. I love the word boundaries, right? In the last few months, I've been moving from a home to a condo, and there's been many, many, many times where I had to set boundaries, and set limits and prioritize, right? So, another example was yesterday, I wanted to really set up my office, but I need to purchase a new library. So then I decided I'm going to paint. So again, my office isn't ready, but my whole hallway is painted. So I was able to switch to doing something else. Now, in the business is continuing because I can post on my phone as I go along. I should have posted more, but I did some, and being able to continue to be plugged into the business, even though I was very, very busy during those 2 months. And so that's what this business brings to us. It's um, time. It's like having extra time. It's very interesting. And the other thing I find that uh, I've been getting all these opportunities to get a job, and it's like, are you kidding me? Why would I do that again? So, um, yeah, so it's the time to be able to be to have your own time, to be able to schedule your own time, to be able to have the the freedom to be able to be with family and whatnot. Um, and then I want to add too that, in our day to day, we don't have to be it doesn't have to be perfect, right? So I know when I started the business, I was trying to be so prim and proper, and it's like, wait a minute, that's not me. I'm just gonna wing this. I'm just gonna do this, right? So let's um, let's relax and just enjoy our time with this business, getting to know people around the world, and the list goes on. Thank you, Shanaz, for all of the points that you mentioned. This is an amazing opportunity, and it's so great again to see all of you this morning. Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you every morning.
Thank you, Jose. And yeah, some other great points. Boundaries. Boundaries are always tougher for some than others. I think that we all go through a transition in our lives that we our long our life that we have a hard time putting down boundaries for sure. Um, but we learn. We either learn to do it or we drive ourselves crazy. Is about what it comes down to when it comes to doing boundaries. So excellent point. And yes, I love the fact that we can do this business on our phone. Like you said, you just moved and you can do the business on your phone and keep, running successfully because of the automated system. And I love that. Okay, Pam, your turn. Last but not least, that's for sure. You're on mute. No, you have to unmute yourself.
Good morning. Thank you, Krista, for this topic. And nice to see you back, Jose. Nice to see you, Janice. You had a good appointment yesterday. You had some wonderful points, Shanaz. Juggling the job and your entrepreneurship. Well, all my life I felt like a juggler. Ever since I became a homeowner and a wife, you have many, many hats to wear over the years. I still have a part-time job. As a matter of fact, I have 2 part-time jobs. But the beauty of this business is you can do this business in your off time. So instead of sitting in front of the TV for hours on end and catching up on Netflix, you use an hour here or there to build your business. And that's the beauty of it because it's so laid back. The training is there all laid out for you. So you can do a section at a time. But juggling, it can be quite stressful. I do put my reminders for my important things in my phone, and I get a notification when it's time to go to the next task. Like this morning, I'm here doing a Zoom, and then I have my clothes on ready to go to work. Then I'll come home and I'll take care of my home duties, and then I'll do my business. So it's all a matter of getting things in order, because the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I do my thank you, my gratitude. Then I do my 5-minute workout because that's all I have. But anyway, 5 minutes is better than no minute. And then I get to meet those beautiful people, and I appreciate those beautiful people because you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with. And where would I be without those ladies? I appreciate them so much. But yes, it's all you have to prioritize. I watched a video the other day where this person, he was showing you how to prioritize. He filled this jar with rocks. Is this jar full? Yes. Then he put some beads in there. Is this jar full? Yes. Then he put the sand in. Is this jar full? Yes. Well, you know what? You prioritize. You take your bigger things first, like your family and the more important things. Then you do your least things. And then if you don't get to the sand, that's fine. The world's not going to come to an end if you don't get everything done. Pray to God there's another day to get the other little things done. And if you don't, have a laugh, relax, and go on. Thank you, ladies. I've been a juggler for a long time, but this business, it's a godsend. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Pam. You're so right. Like, you have to just be light about what you have to do, not take it to heart. I know that we all do that from time to time, but it just makes it more stressful for us when we do that. Like, just take it to heart and just take one thing at a time. And yeah, that's how we get things done. Thank you so much for your points. So there you go, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our discussion and it gave you some food for thought. If you are interested in working with amazing mentors and are open to finding out more, register for our free live information session happening tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to the website of the person's page you're watching from and register, or send them off a message and they will make sure you get the website to register. A replay is available as well if this time frame doesn't work for you. Much of the stress that people feel doesn't come from having too much to do. It comes from not finishing what they started. David Allen. So there you go. I'm signing off. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.